Yo, what's up everyone? Hot off the presses, we just got word of the second LEGO Speed Champions leak for the January 1st, 2026 wave. Of course, the Back to the Future DeLorean DMC 12. So we are going to take a look at that and we're gonna see what we can see. So without further ado, I'm gonna flip you around and we're gonna check this out right now. All right, gang, here we are, and apologies for the strange background. I would have preferred white, but apparently these PNGs kind of do strange things on my phone. Anyways, we will persist. So this looks pretty cool. You got, of course, both was them fellas Doc and Marty McFly, I reckon, there. I don't really care about the minifigures. Let's check out what we got going on. Shout out to New Elementary, who pointed out a few of these key items. I did notice some of them, but some of them I did not. Namely, one that's going to be super awesome is this right here. This 1x3 cheese slope. That is going to be awesome. That will be a piece that is probably used a lot more in mocks and future builds than you would expect. I think there are a lot of areas where you have to kind of hang a 1x2 cheese slope and a 1x1 cheese slope on single studs, and this will alleviate that, and that looks pretty great. So I'm excited about that. Also, you can kind of see that this, I think, is a sticker. I'm hoping and praying that all of these are printed, or else I may just end it all. You never know, especially if these are not printed. Oh my good Lord. There is no pain greater than putting stickers on curved pieces. Like, childbirth can't even hold a candle to it, let me tell you. And I would know. I wouldn't know actually, but that's fine. Another great piece is going to be this canopy, I think, printed in standard light gray with these sort of, you can see here, it's got, this is like so 80s to have these little sub windows where just this would roll down. A few cool cars from that era had it. One that always sticks out to me is the Subaru SVX. So this could be really cool for a Subaru SVX mock, if anybody's keen on that. Also love getting this flex. It's not even, it's like a rope, I guess. And it looks like it goes down and it probably channels through here and then back up here, because those pieces are quite long. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's how they do it, but it looks really good. Moving along here, you can get a shot at the box. The box art looks pretty fantastic. I mean, of course, I've seen Back to the Future when I was little, but it's been a hot minute. And also here you can see, I think this looks like, because this is a 2x6 tile, so I think that would make this a 1x4 cheese slope, which to me feels kind of unnecessary. I think 2 1x2s would have been plenty, but I guess if they're going all in on this, they're doing all flavors of cheese slopes. Next up, we can get a little flavor here of what they are calling. They're calling this a 2-in-1, which in my opinion, a bit ambitious. Nonetheless, I do find it interesting that they use these new, with like the Formula One slick tires that stick out a bit more. I actually kind of think the standard Speed Champion wheels, which would have been slightly less wide, would probably look better for this car. But that said, I am not going to complain, because as you can see, these are actually in like maybe a dark bluish gray rather than black. That is for the plastic on the dual mold interior, which is awesome to get those in another color. And I think the Lightning McQueen ones are going to be red, so that's awesome as well. Moving along to the side profile, I think it looks pretty good. Maybe slightly short, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I'm wondering if maybe actually this space here is one stud short, but I mean, it looks pretty good. It's got a cool rake going down, you can tell. And I mean, they got the profile of the DeLorean, like surely one of the vehicles that you look at it and they're like, that begs to be made out of Lego. Also loving the wheel covers. Those look pristine. Of course, just printed 2x2 round tiles, but you know, if it works, it works, and it definitely does. Next up, let's scoot around the back. They got some great greebling on this. Like everything in the back looks really nice. I think there's more of those tiles with some sort of blue type thing. Maybe somebody could let me know in the comments. It's been like 20 years since I've seen that movie. You must forgive me. This, of course, is a sticker, but it looks pretty good. And I think here again you see more of those 1x4 presumably cheese slopes, which maybe they were necessary. I don't know. But everything else looks pretty standard. This looks good as well. Always love to see more of these 1x2 wedge tiles. Those are great, handy little pieces. Love them in a light bluish gray. That's fantastic. I don't have any yet that color. Nice to get 2 minifigures in a Speed Champion set too in a single car. That is fantastic. I think a lot of people were worried that it would only come with 1 because Speed Champions typically do, but that is fantastic to see. Lifestyle shot, like, so unnecessary. Great, fine. Like, you're not gonna build this with your friend. You're gonna build it by yourself in your basement. Like, Lego, you need to know your audience, man. Yeah, so here they're branding this as a 2-in-1, which, I mean, I don't know. It's not really. Like, you can put some pieces to turn the wheels down so it's in like hover mode, and that's it. Like, is that literally the only difference? I think that's literally the only difference. Oh, this, you can take this thing off as well, I guess. I don't see that here. It seems to be gone. Cool, man. Right on. Anyway, so that's about it. I gotta say, for the first 2 leaks, the Lightning McQueen and now the Back to the Future DeLorean, I am pretty hyped on these. Even if the source material ain't really your thing, I'm not the biggest Back to the Future fan. These look to be amazing parts packs, and you know, being Speed Champions, you're in for a solid build. So I'm definitely going to be picking these up, but let me know what you think down below. I want to get your thoughts, and feel free to like and subscribe, tag along for the ride, or don't. See if I care. It's up to you, free world. But regardless of your choice, I do hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you again soon in the next one. Bye-bye.